Good evening to you, one and all. Shadow Temple of the Zeldathon and Lionhearted teams back here with more Persona 5 Royal. We are getting ourselves very close to the end of this video game, and I'm hoping that we can get ourselves digging deep into Mementos tonight so that we do get this all done with and we don't have to worry about it no more. Yeah, the plan is that we need to take down our former school counselor who's trying to change the world in the way that he sees fits without really much consent of the rest of the world. And that's not really cool, man. So that's where we're going to dig into tonight. We are very close, again, to kind of hitting the final points of this game. At least I think so. I don't know. Maybe there's like another fourth semester to this game or some such that would just make this thing keep going forever. But I'm pretty sure we're pretty darn close to the end. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started on some Persona as soon as I actually, log into my PS4. Whoops. You think after playing this game since March that I would know how to play this game. Hey Lego Kid, how you doing? I'm doing good today. Well, I'm doing okay now. Today was a day. So I've told you. I guess I'll just hit this on the start of the top of the hour here. Yeah. So today, I work in a museum, right? My job at the museum for 3 years now has been to work as an educator. So I teach kids during the day, and then at night. Game still says marbles? I swear I updated all this business. Let me refresh and double check. Did the title at least change? Okay, in my end, it still says Persona 5. I don't know what's going on, but cool. Title's fine. Game is fine. All that jazz. Cool. Anyway, sorry if marbles were here. Apologies. Yeah, no, I did not intend to do more marbles tonight. This is back to our regular scheduled Persona. We will play if you're here for marbles, though. I promise you we'll play more marbles in the future, just not right now. Yeah, so I work as an educator at the museum that I work at, right? Hey Burb Lover, how you doing? And I've been doing that for about 3 years, and I've really enjoyed myself there. And I've worked with awesome educators over the years. Some people have come, some people have gone. Because of 2020 and how museums are not exactly super in and fun right now, we had to let go a lot of people back in June or July, I believe. And that was unfortunate. We had maybe a team of about 15 people, and we went down to about 7, I believe, 6 or 7 by the end of that, which wasn't cool, but, I get it. We weren't doing a whole lot, and it makes sense. We did ourselves a full summer of summer camps together. Got through that. We actually had about a couple hundred kids come through, and that was actually really good. And not a single infection or anything like that. We managed to pull off kind of the school day, well socially distanced and filtered and masked, and everything went great. And so into the fall, we were trying to do virtual programming and all that, right? We're going to set up virtual field trips and things like that where kids can come in from the comfort of their homes and hang out, right? And we were actually set to start those tomorrow. And actually, I will be starting them tomorrow because the person who was supposed to start them tomorrow was laid off today, along with everybody else in this education department except for me and the managers, leaving me to be the only educator remaining out of the 4 remaining who were originally about 10. And so today has been not a great run for me, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's a little bit of survivor's guilt in that, but also just now all of a sudden I have to do a lot of stuff. And I'm just it took kind of a big hit on my ego and my business here today, but yeah, it's hasn't been great, but I'm excited to do a stream with you guys tonight, hang out, play some video games, and As much as maybe you use some of my streams as an escape, sometimes I too use my stream as an escape. And yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, right? We all thought that we'd be able to figure this shit out by now, more or less. And especially in the state of Wisconsin, where I'm at, we have not figured that stuff out yet. And as a result, the stuff that I've been doing for years has suffered greatly. To that extent, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be with the museum. Conversations to be having in the next couple of weeks, next couple of weeks, certainly. My job is effectively guaranteed because my job is actually brought in through a grant from a very large multinational corporation who's not going to drop out on us anytime too soon. But I also don't like working alone, and I don't necessarily want that kind of that kind of pressure put upon myself, especially when I love doing all the things that I do outside of my job. Now, what would, of course, the question being, what would that mean outside of that, right? Does it mean I go full-time streaming personality man? Do I try to find another gig? Do I try to do something else entirely? I don't know. I honestly don't. So a lot of questions that are going to be roiling through my brain in the next couple of weeks. Sell Out Marvel Season 2, right? That's how Sellout Series Season 1 started, right? I wasn't sure if I was going to have a job on the outside of the first couple of weeks of quarantine. And so that's why I kind of started that up, was to have a little bit of spending money just in case I needed to, like, pay for rent real quick. But, you know, my job held on for a while, and I was really excited about that. And though we had to kind of cut down, I got why. Today was rougher, though. Today was pretty rough. Anyway, video game times. So just kind of where my brain is at the moment. Just to let you know, if I don't seem as energetic or as ecstatic as perhaps I was last night, raising money for a fantastic cause as Trans Lifeline was. That's mostly why. Yeah, I was not actually in the video today, Colin, actually because they had to record the video while I was raising money for Trans Lifeline yesterday. Which, by the way, we almost raised, if you guys didn't see it, raised almost $2,000 for them, which was super awesome. And they are still going, absolutely. They're getting very close to $69,000. And oh my goodness gracious, is that... Wait, out there in the distance, do I see a man riding on a horse with a 10-gallon strapped to his head? Perhaps. Also, Bench is wandering in here. Welcome, Raiders! How you doing on this fine Wednesday evening? Hopefully everybody is doing A-OK tonight. Raid Shadow Legends! Hello. How you doing, Keston? How was your stream? You were playing, the Undertale stuff, right? Was that the thing you were going to do tonight? How was that? How would things go? And how are you? Welcome, kind person, Luna Grace Everdeen. Demon Girl Mary, Princess Lil C, Michaela, Diamond Planet, Kitty Plier, Kawaii Karmi, Adelheid, and KK Bug, and others coming in on that raid. Folks, if you haven't already seen Keston, the voice before, you need to go check him out and you need to follow up. Please and thank you. Really great. Dive back into it. Of course, I have to ask, what kind of run are you doing, friend? Where are you going with it? What's the plan? What's the game? And Elroy, you asked, is all my reactions to Half-Bound videos real at all, or is it an act? So I'd say the reactions are real. The performance of the actions are overplayed, if that makes sense. I want to play the fool who gets really excited about things, and that's fun. If I was like, oh, cool, wouldn't be really fun video, would it? It's a lot more fun to goof around and be like, ah, the whole time, because it's fun to do, right? And that's, you know, she doesn't ask, or Afo doesn't ask me to do that. I'm just goofy, and it's great. I love being goofy. Hey, Jay, we have literally done nothing because I just talked 5 minutes about myself and my problems, and then Keston raided, and now we're here, and that's all of it. But yeah, let me go. Starting off with neutral. Okay, all right, fair enough. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go kick my pup out. Not literally kick. He's lovely. But I'm going to escort him out of the room, and then I will continue on the video game. Alarai, just answered the question. You got to listen. Be right back. Hey, yeah. How do I not kill my throat with my streams? Who says I don't? How the raids work. The idea is that once someone is done with a stream of their own, they can actually send the viewers, the viewers from their stream onto somebody else's in a form of a big kind of ceremony called a raid. It's actually a really nice thing, and it's a good way to support other streamers. But generally, I was saying, Alarai, is that the reactions are real. The amount of energy in them is usually pumped in just to make it extra fun, because I like doing it. Welcome, Fear Me Please. You have come from the depths of your room, which you've not stepped out into. You should leave the room every so often. Maybe go outside, get at least look at the sun. I tell you, I spend a lot of time in this sealed off like stream room that I'm in, which is an unwindowed closet. And even though I need to a lot because this is where I get a lot of my work done, it's also really nice to go outside. Like, you don't even realize how much the sun is nice on your face until you go outside and enjoy that a little bit, right? Lost your voice yesterday at the choir class first thing in the morning. No! Get rest. Don't talk anymore. Drink some hot tea. It'll be fine. Probably. All right, it's the evening of the 25th, and I have not played this video game in 20 minutes, even though I've been streaming for, 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and figure out what we need to do tonight. So on the night of January 25th, free time. Okay. Ember Blaze, hopefully you have a better night too, Ember Blaze. Should be fine. Yeah, allergies are not very fun, that's true. But just getting some natural light on yourself does feel nice. I don't really know what I want to do with my evening here. Tomorrow night is the one that we have to go and to the jazz club. I guess we could just double, nah. Well, I don't know. Because gym, they already said they have nothing more to teach us at the gym. The gym is already set to go. I had the question for 2 weeks and he said, you want Frozen every Frozen 2 on the floor of sweat? And it sounds like, yep, oh no. I could show Akechi I'm better at him than darts, that is true. I thought about going fishing, but that doesn't sound very fun either. Go watch Minecraft videos, though. All right, see ya, FML like and YouTube. Kichijoji, I'm going to the jazz club. We're just gonna double up on jazz.
I see. What do you want to do?
Although, okay, you guys want some darts? I'll go play some darts. I was trying to avoid something that would take too long, but darts could be handy, I suppose. Oh, hey, Akechi. Nah, I ain't talking to you. Ha!
Welcome.
Going this way. You don't drink tea and your teacher knows. It's a final tomorrow. Well, try drinking tea, Eliza. You can put some honey in there, maybe a little bit of sugar, and it tastes very good if you got any in the house.
What do you play?
Let's play some darts.
What do you want to do?
Let's call someone. I think it would make sense to get Sumire in here and leave Akechi in the dirt. Because, I like him. When you use your own dart set, the targeting area will deviate less when you're preparing to throw. Use.
Yes.
I'm going to use my fancy dart set because I spent money on it. I'm funny in the Half House videos. I find it interesting. You say, even the werewolf video. Would it not be funny otherwise? Oh, no. Oh, geez. Akechi got left out. Oh, man.
Okay, then let's begin our team game. Shefo-senpai, can we play a match together? I think I'll throw straighter if I teamed with you. As for the rules, shall we try 301? I think I should be able to handle that.
Here we go.
Well, let's go.
Let's begin. I just feel like a fancy British person. There you go.
You got
Splash
this.
of milk in the tea. I mean, I've had like matcha lattes, which are kind of similar to that, but I haven't explicitly had that going for me, no. I kind of like this area here, but I'm going to try to go for it. You ready? Bullseye! It's great, but on it, yeah, no, and especially it takes a while to, I'll throw straight. Yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it, now I think about it. It's playing Roblox Among Us? Yeah, it's pretty fun. We were playing it the other night in that video, yeah. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Double bullseye! No, I just don't help. No. I've not had Earl Grey with milk and sugar, but that does sound nice. 20. Okay, that's fine. Low ton. Now we swap. Doing more streams with the App Now crew? Probably every weekend or so, more or less. I think is kind of the play. We were just talking about doing one Saturday afternoon, potentially.
Round 2. So it's my turn. I'll need to watch my form when I throw.
My turn.
Yeah! Clap and hand over. Do it. Cup of tea together? Yeah. All right, what you got? Triple 10. 17. Where are you throwing it, girl?
Senpai,
We're just getting started. Be careful not to lose focus.
I'm counting on you.
Here we go. Triple 18, single 18 in a bowl, huh? Oh, boy. So, object of the game, if you haven't seen this before, guys, we have to nail... we have to try and get to 301 exactly. I guess I can try. Hold on. Let's give it a go. Triple 18. Now I just got to go for that bullseye shot. Bullseye! All right, I just need to hit that single 18 and I'm set. There it is. 301. 3 rounds. What type of dogs do I got one mini Aussie Shepherd, and that's more than enough.
Thank goodness.
Senpai, we got 0 points. Does that mean we make an excellent team?
Yes, it does.
We did it.
Now we're ranked 2.
Hey,
Yo, I want to go next. How are things with Ryuji? Oh, yeah, he's only ranked 2. Let's do it. As for the rules, let's go with 501. A little hard, but we want a bit of challenge, yeah? All right.
yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do this. We're to get 0 points right on the dot. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Like he said, let's go. Some are about werewolves, some are about vampires, some are about Among Us, but why is that? Because they're popular. If you're ever curious as to why I think an FML video is doing something in particular, it's because we found out people are excited about watching it. That's really what it comes down to.
For real?
Yeah, for real, we go big. Oh, I missed. Jeez. Well, I got the single one. What's my opinion on gambling? I am a careless gambler. No, that's not true. I love gambling, actually. But I keep myself away from it because that's the problem.
All right, I got this.
Because I love it, I need to let it go. Here we go. Blackjack, for example. My God, you're not very good at... Okay, all right. He came back on that one. How long ago did you start voice acting? 6 years ago? Keep your money. Gamble responsibly is the way to play. When it comes down to it, and most of you are probably not old enough to gamble, but the thing to remember when gambling is don't gamble to win money. Just gamble to have fun. You can get a pretty fun rush from gambling, as long as it's so you're okay with losing that money and thinking more about that you're spending that money to have a good time. And if you make it back, cool. Could you become a voice actor? You have no experience. You've taken no classes, and you only have learned only halfway through school. I mean, I was about as much experience as I did getting in. Except I had a degree in computer engineering, which, you know, very extremely important when it comes to
All yours.
when it comes to voice acting. I mean, the gig is just, you can do anything you want if you put yourself to it. All right, let's see here. There's no way that I can get 501 right now, huh? All right, well, let's just try to bull it up. Bull 1! Whoops. Bull 2! And coming in here for Bull 3! Yes. The triple bull, the hat trick! Yeah. Whoa. Okay, this is my last round. Better not screw this up, huh?
All right.
You got this. Down to 137. You got this, boyo. Okay. All right. And another bull. Oh, baby. Okay. That was a good round.
Hey.
What do you have to do to make a demo reel since you've been in nothing and you just take random scenes from movies? Or the gig is that. So what I did for mine is I took actually random lines from video games and voiced them with my own unique voice. I'm talking about like visual novels and things, and just kind of played them out. Pretty short stuff. For better or worse, this is the last round. It's all you.
All yours.
180. That's awesome, Leslie Pro. But when it comes down to it, just, I mean, you can create your own scripts. You could, you can like read from a book. You can do whatever you want. You just have to make sure you showcase different aspects of your range and your voice. It also depends on what you're trying to do, right? Like my commercial reel is very different from my character reel. There it is, finished up. Yeah. Keep seeing people play, but you don't know what it's about. This is Persona 5 Royal. So the idea of Persona 5 is that it is a bunch of high schoolers who are taking down adult tyranny by becoming secret master thieves when they're outside of school and jumping into people's hearts to try and change them for good. So you go to school, you have fun times with school friends, you become best friends, you fall in love, you do part-time jobs, you talk to your anime cat. And then also, there's a really big plot about trying to save the world from demons. Or false gods. It's fun. Have I been in commercials? I have not been in one in a very long time.
Turning from all that precise throwing, I can tell you've grown somewhat. I can tell you've grown somewhat, though.
That was
Poor
fun,
An,
huh?
she was just here the whole time, just watching.
Should do it for now. Bye.
Even make it that far? Again, just try. Twitter's a good source for opportunities, and there are also websites that you can do fan dubs, which is usually the way to kind of start those things up. Oh boy, we're on the subway and we can read something. Shame I've read all the books. Except Wiseman's Words, I guess. The Illusory Purpose. Let's do it. Streaming you do? I mean, that is kind of where I started, actually, when it came to like doing character voices, was that I started I started with streaming. And I remember very distinctly, I started with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Realizing that I have to do all the voices for all the characters, and I went from there. And it was fun. Thank you much, Kitty Pie, by the way, for the 100 bits. I appreciate that a lot. She always found it in her heart to show mercy to others.
A legendary female pope, huh? Do you think she really existed?
Oh.
You still got time to read. Let's go a little further.
Her sublime soul gave strength to the people.
Oh.
So you finished reading the Illusory Popus. Maybe the people of that era made up the mysterious female pope, but she's still an inspirational figure. Pope Johanna.
Yeah, Pope Johanna.
Pope Johanna, loved by so many. Reading about her must have taught you the value of forgiveness.
You've learned forgiveness. Do you know if there was a website specifically for voice actors, voiceover actors to find work? Absolutely, yeah, there are many actually. One that I did for a while, and I don't necessarily recommend it to start especially, is voices.com. I was doing that one for a while. It's a pay-to-play, so you have to pay money to allow to see the auditions. And in theory, you can then get a lot of auditions, but you have to be really on top of stuff. Otherwise, I've gotten gigs from behind the voice actors. Yeah, a couple of different places. If you just Google, yeah, you'll find stuff pretty quick, yeah? Joining a choir is the experience in it. Hey, I mean, part of joining a choir, especially in school, is learning how to choir. Absolutely. Like, that's a big part of it, right? I joined because you said having a master's in, like, computers. Again, I was being facetious. I was joking that that my computer engineering degree has helped me as a voice actor. Other than maybe being a bit more tech savvy as a result, it has not come into play for voice acting whatsoever.
Morning.
Honestly, the number one thing that I did for professional help, although I mean, I hired a voice coach, and that's been helpful to an extent, but what really helped me was doing improv classes. Like, that helped so much in terms of, like, doing videos for AFMAL and then also the stream stuff. I feel like I think a lot faster when it comes to being goofy than I used to as a result of taking those classes a couple of years ago. And once once the pandemic is over and all that, I highly recommend that you go find a place that does some things like that. They're usually pretty cheap classes. You can usually do it in your, like, local community college or like a local improv theater. They usually only last a couple of weeks, and they're just really fun. Really force you to kind of put yourself out there. Can you design a microcontroller to process mic audio? I really could. I'd really rather buy one. Hey, 28 Rafalafa, how you doing? Because to that extent, like, I took at a local place called Comedy Sports. It was an 8 weeks of class for $180, which per class that comes out to being pretty dang cheap. And you could also go to as many shows there as you wanted for free. And also, they had you do a big final show at the end. It's pretty fun. Morning. Holy crap, the snow's crazy. It's freezing but exciting at the same time. Say, do you think there's been some kind of change in Mementos too? Today's the 26th. Yeah, let's go see. We're actually supposed to go.
Hey.
Oh, hell yeah. Wonder how difficult it's gonna be. I'm so pumped. You gotta be excited at times like this.
My day was not great, Shadow, but my evening's going all right. Free programs? Are you talking about, like, computer programs or, like, learning? Because there's not really there's some guides. I mean, you could just YouTube stuff. Like, I think D. Bradley Baker's got a good one. Good video out there on how to get started. But if you're looking for, like, computer programs, I 100% recommend Audacity. It's free. It's nice. You getting me a raid right now? It's Glitch. Oh boy, I'm excited to see you in a sec. If it doesn't get hit by the raid system, let me know, and I'll be sure to be excited about it. Here's the boy. That's okay. Hello. I too am a boy. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah.
There's only 8 days left, you know. I understand you want to be ready as possible, but time's running out. Oh yeah, we said we meet at the hideout. Okay, let's head there now.
Type the name in chat. For the guy who had, like, stuff on how to
Hello,
voice act.
senpai.
His name, he's a very, very famous voice actor. D. Bradley Baker is his name, yeah? And then also, 100% recommend downloading Audacity. I don't know if I spelled that right. Well, look at that. Welcome, Raiders! How you doing on this fine Wednesday evening? Hope all is well. Hope everything's going A-okay. Welcome, Wasabi Kitty. How you doing tonight? How is your stream and what's going on? Hello, Little Picklex and Kiko Vibes and Little Picklex again. Hey, wait a minute. And Core Player and It's Glitch and Denise and everybody else rolling in here. Welcome. We wanted to raid Pokemon, but now you're here. Well, I guess my question is, what happened? Anyway, we're playing some Persona 5 here. Welcome to Anime World. Hope all is well. Hope the stream went well. What were you doing? What were you up to? What's going on? Good evening. Anyway, take a sip of this tea before I try to take another crack at Sumira here. Yeah, that's better. All right, have some fun with your Roblox.
Hello, Senpai.
Wow, you got here fast.
Well, while I was traveling here, I suddenly had this epiphany.
Forgot this whole thing was voiced, so I didn't even have to worry. Yeah, go follow Wasabi Kitty, of course. Everyone said Pokemon, but she has 35,000 viewers. Yeah, that's... When it comes to rating giant streams, like, a part of that is that, you know, it's kind of a drop in a bucket for them, huh? I very much appreciate it, meanwhile. So thank you, once again. My name is Shadow Temple. If you haven't heard of me before, or if you have maybe heard the name before, maybe from my work with Afmal, which is a pretty prominent YouTuber these days, who does a lot of Minecraft videos. I'm one of her regular voices in those videos, otherwise known as PS. Otherwise, I stream here nightly, just hanging out, having a great time playing some video games. Just got off a really wonderful charity stream that we did with Trans Lifeline, which is an awesome organization that provides a crisis hotline by the trans community for the trans community. And we're up. Are they over $70,000 yet? I hope they are. It kind of feels like they should be if they're not. Right? Let's see real quick. Trans Heart. Oh, they got so close. Oh, they're so very close. They're at $69,378. They can do it. I believe it. I believe in them. You guys can still donate. Just none of the donations will show up on my stream. But they'll show up on other streams. Anyway.
So I had to hurry over and explain it to you.
All right, see you, fear me, please. An epiphany.
Right. I've been wondering for a while if there's any way I can bring some personal flair to my fights in Mementos.
See, this is kind of a weird conversation because yesterday she confessed her love to us, and we said no. So even though this is just kind of cute and where she's introducing the idea of a showtime between the two of us, there's that little bit of subtext underneath there that's like, hey, we're just friends now. Ha ha! Great.
Own flair, eh? And you came up with something?
Yes.
All right.
I do have a small favor to ask, Senpai.
What's up?
What we'll do is...
And then explanation off screen.
I see. How interesting.
Is Haru going to be concerned?
I feel like this move would allow me to honor Kasumi properly.
Oh boy.
So, how about it, Senpai?
I mean, it's okay to not drink water for 3 hours, but I do recommend more so drinking water than not. Sounds like a blast. Oh boy, yep. There it is. That's what I was kind of thinking. It's kind of like a tango-y kind of thing. Might be. Sounds like a blast.
Thank you. This should make for one killer routine.
Haha, because we're gonna use it to kill things.
Oh.
What?
All right.
Shafo Sumire's showtime has been unlocked.
I've
Sweet.
definitely never seen anything like what she's planning. I can't wait for this.
Haru's entered the cafe.
I won't let you down.
Want to play the old joke. Haru Haru is 20 feet away, 15 feet away, 10 feet away.
How are you?
Hi, we're about to enter Mementos, correct? I don't know, I'm still a newcomer, but I'll make sure not to slow the group down. I'm looking forward to working with you all.
No way, man.
Keep telling you, don't have got to be so formal. And if you want, I can teach you everything you got to know about what we do as the Phantom Thieves.
Hey,
Sorry to interrupt, but I already explained everything to her.
Huh? So she knows about palaces and all that?
yes.
Ah, yes. Morgana-senpai already taught me about them, all about them.
Yeah, okay then.
Guess you missed your chance to become a senpai, Ryuji.
What?
Shut up! Wasn't even aiming for that anyways. Hey, Better B, how you doing? Should I unlock Shafa's Haru showtime before the game end? I don't know how to do that, because I don't... What? I don't think I got one between the two of us, but I don't know. Excuse me. You know, I'm study halls on Wednesday. Oh no, I'm the animations.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your chance to become a senpai. Well then, let's get back on topic. We should begin by investigating mementos.
Sorry, that was a little Fleming at the bottom of that one.
But I'd prefer to avoid dying in vain due to a lack of preparation. Therefore, it's more important than ever that you all be in your best shape before proceeding.
You're right.
As usual, we'll let Shafo handle how we should proceed. Once we're all prepared, let's head into mementos.
I think I was actually supposed to. You know what? There's one. Okay. This really depends on how much we really want to burn out our poor money counter, and how much cash we want to carry on hand.
Huh?
But I think we're gonna go do it anyway because we can. So let's go do it. We're gonna go all the way to Shinjuku. It's gonna cost us 160 yen. We're gonna run in the snow to our... Huh. Okay, never mind. New plan. We're just gonna go and beat the crap out of Mementos. She was supposed to be there, is all I'm saying. She isn't out in I guess so. Then the guide lied to me. It's fine. I don't need the cash. I don't need all that big pile of cash. No, sir. Just checking around to see if there's anybody that I like. Oh, she's not like hanging out somewhere else for some reason. Nope. Let's just go to the hideout.
Okay.
That's fine. I sincerely didn't need the cash. I just kind of wanted to. Had debates at school with our principal today. Allowed gum at school. How did the debate go? It's kind of a fun, cute, like, idea. Of like, all right, we'll allow you possibly to have gum at school if you can set up a full debate. Yep, we got a review request before we go.
Today seems like a perfect day for us to go into mementos. Let me check our intel. We'll start with this one first.
Listen up.
How long would Persona take if you played in time with the dates? 1 year.
This is a request from a boy who's wishing for his own death.
Fun!
He and his younger sister have been living together since losing their parents. But lately, he can't help but feel hatred towards her. One day, though, was an unfortunate accident, and he apparently inflicted a severe wound on her. He's asking to be killed before he hurts his precious little sister any further. No.
To lose both parents while they were young. Things must have been tough for them.
Yes. But he must be telling the truth about her being precious to him, right? Or he wouldn't make such a request.
What is lurk mode? Lurk mode is just essentially you're telling me you want to watch, but you won't necessarily be chatting. Maybe you're walking off doing laundry or some such. That's pretty much all it is. Effectively, it does nothing.
But it's just a way of saying, hey, I'm here. I don't have anything to say, but I'm here. He's asking us to kill him, not his sister. I feel like he feels so cornered he's going insane. I want to change his heart.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. I agree. He's not in a state of mind where he can make reasonable decisions.
Yes,
Yes, I'd like for us to help him.
I'm in favor.
I feel the same. We can't leave him like this. Are you certain that's what he truly wants?
I don't think so.
Yep, I think so. If he really wanted to die, he wouldn't have made a post like this on the fan site.
Yeah. I think he made that post because he wants help. Well, I suppose that's one way of looking at
I'll
it.
play along for now.
Very well, do as you please.
We sure will. I'm down to change this guy's heart.
Of course.
Definitely, me too.
That settles it.
All right.
There's still more.
Listen up.
Our target is this time is a mother who abandoned her child. The child described the situation in a fan site post.
Leaving a child behind. It sounds to me like a case of child neglect.
Since the posts are still ongoing, I'm guessing the mom still isn't giving the kid any attention. And it sounds like they haven't even been getting proper meals lately.
Wait.
Not even meals? That's awful. We gotta help them already.
Ugh.
Why do people neglect their children? Even if they're young, kids are still aware they're being treated badly.
You're right.
Keep your chin up, Futaba. Let's change the mother's heart so she can wake up already. I already had Mona send out the calling card. Let's get moving and change her heart.
Okay, so we only have the two missions, and of course reach the bottom of Mementos once again. So let's go.
Let us consider our target total. We know of 2 currently within Mementos, yes? Let's go.
Let's
No.
go. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go. Have I made any matcha lattes lately? I haven't made one since the weekend, but I made one for myself and Marissa and Marissa's dad. They were very good. I'm not getting all the stamps, all right? I'm sorry. Because then I'll spend the next like 4 hours here, and I don't want to do that.
So this is someone's palace too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. This is Violet's first trip into Mementos.
Well, check this shit out. This palace is everyone's palace.
So that's what that means.
I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I do get the sense that it's important. Thanks for explaining.
Good job catching up.
Is this...
But doesn't it feel like the place has changed somehow? Or was it always like this?
I think so. Looks the same as usual to me.
Oh, my.
No. Those new spooky tentacles are very new. How much have you missed? Not a whole lot. We just kind of went here.
You're kidding, right? This place has already always looked rather bizarre, but the massive cables are a recent addition.
Oh yeah?
They appear to be the same cables as those we found in Maruki's palace. It looks like our theory about them affecting this place was accurate. Yep, we nailed that one. Better than we thought we did too. I'm getting strong readings all the way down. It leads all the way to where we found the Holy Grail. But the God of Control isn't there anymore, right? Why don't we go check it out ourselves? I got something I want Violet to see too. Me?
Okay. Checking all the stands gave up. It is, I imagine, very frustrating.
Morgana, transform!
And now our cat is a bus. I don't know. When did you last be with us, Lego Kid?
How's about that?
Oh, okay.
Talk about a low-key reaction. Well, it wasn't really out of my depth to imagine a cat turning into a car.
No way.
But my transformation!
Wow, you actually get the cat part slide that time.
Yes, it's that ability to imagine it so easily that allows Morgana to transform in the first place.
No.
Let's go already. Standing around here's a waste of time.
Darts at the start. Well, now we are secret Phantom Thieves who have jumped into the Mementos, the collective unconscious of the human condition. And we're riding a cat bus. How becoming being a Phantom Thief? That's a lot. That's about 80 hours of video game. I don't know if I can explain all that. The long story short of it, though, is we got ourselves a whole crew of people now, and our guidance counselor Maruki has taken over the world.
But my main point is, I'm in totally different league than those other cars. Hop in, you'll see what it's like riding in a high-performance vehicle.
Let's begin our beautiful work.
There's nothing wrong with being busy. That's perfectly fine. I get you on that. No worries there. Just it would be very difficult for me to explain, and there are actually very excellent places for you to find stuff out on what you missed. The Path of Iwaleth. So as you can see, we've already kind of gotten down to the core of this place, but maybe we got to go even deeper. Here we go. Essentially, we attacked and dethroned God. It was fun. We enjoyed ourselves. At least they let us just start down here. That could have been a lot worse. Hello. Boom. Wow. 3-point landing. How about that?
Excuse me?
This room.
It's where the Holy Grail was.
Yes.
Indeed. I could never forget. But this is all...
These are all more of those cables, right? They must be coming from all over Mementos and gathering in this spot.
That's not right.
Actually, it's the opposite. They're not gathering in Mementos, they're spreading. This is the point of origin.
What?
After all, this place is the core of Mass's consciousness. If you want to manipulate Mementos, there's nowhere better to start than the very heart of it. So it intends to reach the roots from here to every corner of civilization. That's such a desperate move, it makes me sick.
Hey, look at this.
All right, see you, Liza. Have yourself a good night.
Hey, look at that!
The central cable. Seems familiar to me.
That's the one handling all the data from Monarchy's palace.
What are your thoughts?
So what's our next move, Joker? Should we follow where it leads?
Let's see where it goes. We gotta keep digging. Enjoy your lurking, Colin. Anybody else who also declared they were going to lurk? Whether or not they actually intended to lurk? So, like, I can't literally go down, but I can go up these escalators, right? To Mysterious Land.
A new area has been confirmed.
Whoa.
Updating guidance information.
Morgana just changes whenever we are not actively riding in the bus. Huh. Okay. Whoa. All right, that's new.
Whoa, everything got all different.
I don't like it.
What's that?
More flowers.
Hey, good job.
Hey, Josie.
Oh, Jose.
Wait, a kid? Driving? And you all happen to know him already?
So far, a lot cleaner looking and a lot more clinical than the previous Mementos.
Is there anybody you don't know?
There's a flower here.
Yeah?
This one smells a bit different from the others.
Okay.
Let's see how it tastes.
Are you eating these flowers, boyo? You just turned it into a drink.
Ugh.
Huh.
I guess I shouldn't be picky. I'm going to move on further.
Has he always been drinking the flowers and I just forgot?
Are you guys doing the same?
Yeah. Not sure yet.
I see. Whether or not you do, let me know if you find any more flowers.
Okay.
I'll reward you well for them.
Okay.
Well, good job.
How old is this game? It came out this year.
What an odd kid.
Admittedly, it came out, the original Persona 5 came out in 2017, but yeah, this new updated edition came out this year, March
Would be
specifically.
much odder if the metaverse were as logical as the real world is.
It's a very good game, and I highly recommend it if you haven't had a chance to pick it up. It's both on the PlayStation 3 and on the PlayStation 4. And if you don't have either of those, one thing I 100% recommend, if you have any interest in this game, is picking up Persona 4 Golden on PC. On Steam, it's cheap, and it plays on pretty much any machine, and it is one of my favorite games of all time, And while it doesn't have these same characters here, it has its own video or own characters that are all equally as fun, if not more fun. I actually still have more fond memories of those friends than I do of the Persona 5 friends. You played 3 and 4. Very nice.
Be careful if you're going any further, all right? I'm getting all sorts of strange readings. Shadows, too.
Ooh. It technically did come out last year in Japan. It's true. But it takes a while to localize stuff.
What's it like?
Futama's Mementos scan ability has identified everything on this floor. Hooray! All right, let's go. Whoa, my God, I don't like that! Smush it anyway. Ah!
Let's go. The advantage. Don't rush this.
He's so big!
Come.
Light him up. The Abyssal King of Avarice, huh? Well, now he's melting.
Don't forget this feeling, just like I thought.
I'm actually wearing Joker's outfit from Persona 5 Dancing Moon Knight, I think it was, or something like that.
I learned a new skill.
That's Persona 3, sorry. Ooh, she has a new move. Brave Step increases chance of critical for all allies for 3 turns. That could be nice. I'll get rid of Ali Dance.
All right.
What's that?
A decisive victory.
Dancing Star Knight is the one. There we go. Yeah, our new Persona's named Vanadis. All right, here we go. Which has the best gameplay mechanics? Oh, 5 by far.
Huh?
So very easily 5. And 5 Royal more so than 5. You do not have to have played Persona 3 to know that 5 is the best. But story and like characters wise, it's kind of up to the individual.
Don't use voice attacks. Try something else.
If I had a Persona, what would it be called? I already know. His name would be Jin.
Flawless.
And it's the genie.
Just like I thought.
I used it through all of Persona 4 because he was my favorite.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Yes. Persona 5 Royal is like Persona 4 Golden is like Persona 3 FES. But Royal does add quite a bit. For example, this part we're playing right now is Royal exclusive. There is this is not in the original Persona 5.
Joker, there's a chest.
The fact that that character's hanging out with us, or we have ourselves the gymnast Yoshizawa, those are all specifically Royal characters. In Persona 4 Golden, you got yourself an extra new character and a whole nother dungeon, which was pretty fun, and an entire like January month, which was pretty nice. Is not the one? Oh, that's right. I forgot to use the Persona 4. Wait, no. Then what is he wearing?
Let's go.
Oh, it's David Bowie.
Persona.
Kill it.
Flawless.
What's my favorite character from the
Okay,
series?
Let's move on.
I leveled up.
See, my favorite Persona girl is Chie-san Tanaka. She is best girl,
Okay.
and she is my favorite to this date.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
My favorite character, though, has got to be Kanji Tatsumi. Rebel without a cause, big strong boy who doesn't care what anybody thinks, except he does secretly care what everybody thinks about him. Kind
There's
of
the platform. We can head up.
grappling with his own sexuality, figuring himself out, voiced by good boy Troy Baker, and then later voiced by even gooder boy Matt Mercer. What's not to like about Kanji? Naoto's also pretty fun. You can see a pattern here. I like Persona 4. That said, I'm also a big fan of Makoto. Makoto is probably one of my other favorite characters from the series. Just because she is obviously very capable, but also is not afraid to ask for help, especially now. Gun! Haru's great, but she's not one of my favorites, I'd say.
All will be revealed.
Supposed to graduate high school in 2023, yeah. Hopefully.
Oh, workout. Okay, let's move on.
Crushing it. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
Hang out with. Ooh. I think personally I'd probably rather hang out with the Persona 5 crew. I know that sounds contradictory, but I would say there's a difference between wanting to hang out with a group and liking the particular characters in said group. Essentially, I just want to keep Yosuke out of my life as much as humanly possible.
Persona. By the myriad truths.
Don't forget this feeling. Good work, everyone.
And Teddy would be a lot, too.
Okay.
Leave the noobs and let's go.
Jesus. I'm just gonna keep moving. These guys, I mean, like, it's cool to have extra experience right now, but I really don't need to be
We
fighting
got to
these
the
battles
platform.
right now.
We can-
I'll keep hitting them, but it's not really a whole lot of point. I don't need the money. I'm really not going to gain any more levels than I already have. Like, I light them up and I'll get some experience, but it's not going to be enough to, like,
Good work, everyone.
significantly change the grind out. I like Teddy. I don't like the idea of me personally literally hanging out with actual Teddy.
Strength in that fight.
Shinjiro's pretty good. And also the setting of Persona 5 is a little bit more exciting in terms of just like, you know, hanging out. Not there's anything wrong with Inaba. Inaba.
I can sense our target somewhere in this area. Let's scour this floor for
Here
him.
are the search results.
Yeah, it's really fun, Elroy. And I didn't get into Persona until college, but I really love it. And I highly recommend, again, if you haven't had a chance to get into the series, Persona 4 Golden is a fantastic way to enter the series.
Then
It's so fun. It's not the prettiest looking game, and sometimes the dungeon crawling can be a little grindy, but it is pretty forgiving. If you play on an easier mode, you can pretty much blast through the game however you want. The characters are fun, the setting's interesting, the mystery is pretty cool. Highly recommend. And again, it's like, what, like 20 bucks on Steam right now? 100-hour game. Actually curious. Where's my mouse? Get over there. Persona 4 Golden on Steam is currently 20% off. And yeah, it's 20% off right now, which means it is only $16. $17.50 if you $17.50 if you buy it with the soundtrack, which I also recommend because the soundtrack for Persona 4 is really good. There is a part 1, 2, and 3, but they're all separate stories, and honestly, no one plays 1 and 2 because they're really old and kind of crunchy. 3 is fun, but you don't have to do it because it's hard to find a copy like that you can play easily. 4 is a perfectly fine place to start. I'm trying to think of still my least favorite character in the series. Yeah, I guess it's probably Yosuke. Like, I kid around about Yosuke, but I really don't like his, like... He's just a little too much of a horn dog, and I'm just a little tired of it, if I'm being honest. Persona 4 Golden, if FES got made in P5R graphics, that'd be pretty good. Like, otherwise, Yosuke's fine. It just... Like, there again, I've argued about this before. There's an entire subplot in Persona 4 Golden where he takes multiple days and weeks to learn how to ride a moped on the off chance that a girl will ride on the back and then push her boobs against his back. It's an entire subplot. You try to go pick up chicks and it doesn't work. And then a big girl sits on his moped and breaks it, and then he cries. Is there a free mobile version of it? No and no. These are RPGs that are you pay and then you got, and that's it. Akechi, I get a little bit of like, Akechi's got that anime trope that I feel like all the people that I get nervous around really like. It's the same reason why I don't like, as Lukajin called him, checkers in Danganronpa V3. This character, what's that? Kokichi. This character of like, oh, I'm so infinitely smart. Maybe I'm your friend, or maybe I'm your enemy. You don't know because I'm an enigma. When really, secretly, I'm just a mid-teenager, also random character with an IQ slightly too high for my own good. It's frustrating, all right? I've met too many of those people in real life, and it just makes them jerks. What? Go off. I'm going off. This is my time. Same reason you despise Byakuya, and I mean, yes, I agree with you on that. I thought it was at least nice that like they played him as an absolute jerk, and they just kind of kept with that. There was no redeeming like qualities about Byakuya, which I kind of appreciated. They just kind of made him a bad person, just generally. Sometimes they don't, in more recent animes, they don't really do that anymore, so it was almost kind of nostalgically refreshing.
Look, that must be Kuniko Kagami. Let's change her heart for her child.
So this is a mom that's no longer taking care of her kid. Describe, oh, what was her name? The girl that was played exclusively for fat jokes in Persona 4. Which, there is to say, I don't like all of Persona 4, but I do love a good chunk of it.
Hey.
Hanako, that's right. Poor Hanako. Just the butt of jokes. That was her whole gig. But it is what it is, I suppose. Again, not a fan of everything in Persona games, but overall, Persona 4 is very, very, very good. Maybe if it was, it has aged a little bit in terms of like sexual identity stuff, but like it was doing stuff that other games weren't at the time, for what it's worth. Anyway, Kuniko Kagami, you're the mother who doesn't properly care for her children, correct?
What do you mean?
My children? The Phantom Thieves? I know, I really do, but I know that you're right, but I can't. Please, leave me alone. I don't deserve to live.
Something is wrong with her.
I may have thought of something.
I wonder if these are actually going to be like assignments and mementos that are effects of Maruki's doing. Like the stuff that he tried to change, there might be some side effects like this mom forgot about her kids kind of thing. Naoto is very cool. Yes, I really do like Naoto Shirogane. The whole character is pretty fun. But things have kind of aged a little bit on that too. For Naoto as well, for that matter.
Could this be what people call self-neglect? Not being able to sustain a normal life to the point where it's damaging to their health. I remember the request saying something about the room being messy. So not only was she neglecting her children, but herself as well? My father and mother died at one after another, and then my husband died too. Everyone who supported me is dead. I have no reason to live anymore.
Hey!
That's not true. What about your child? My child. No, leave me alone. I don't need anyone's help. My child would be happy to die with me. I have to take her with me. That's wrong! Joker, we have to stop her!
Annoying. I'll
Shut up,
destroy
shut up,
you.
shut up! Stay away from me!
This is pretty dark as far as Mementos assignments go. I gotta say.
You're not going to leave me alone. I'll start off by eating all of you!
Yeah. Don't want to spend your well, you can always ask for a present, right?
Just saying.
But I'd rather have the Persona 3 Awakening or the Persona 4 Awakening, huh? 4 Awakening by far. Persona 3 is to put a gun to your head. Persona 4 was like, for the main protagonist at least, it was like, oh man, things are getting pretty bad out there. I guess I'll just really say for a really long time and go until I go Persona, and then a big monster will appear behind me, and then I get to use it. Persona 3, you find a gun on the ground, you're like, is this what I do? I saw other people do this. Is this what I do? Let's see. Let's crush this thing and get out of here. What? You can't miss.
I'll use my persona.
That's not allowed. Yeah, Persona 5, you rip the skin off your face. I thought Persona 4, though kind of harsh in terms of your awakening, was a pretty, therapeutic process, if we're being honest. Kind of ripping off the mental, or like the mental health equivalent of ripping off a Band-Aid. Forcing yourself to confront the thing you're most insecure about. You know? This thing is very strong, by the way. I'm actually kind of nervous because I tried to hit it and it didn't really do a whole lot. Okay, it does reflect physical damage. Cool, great, fantastic. I'm in trouble. Okay, curse damage. Why not? Nope, also not bad. Cool, great. This could be a problem. Uh-huh. Yeah, Persona 4 is the least painful version, physically painful version. Mentally, not great. But again, I think, all the Persona 4 characters came out of their like dungeons better than they were going in. All right, keep lighting them up. We're just gonna have to chip away at this one. There's a lot to do. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, detox. Great. Sumeri's mad.
Somebody do something. I appreciate
Thank you, Ketchy.
Violet's in real trouble. Hurry, heal her.
Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna do that because apparently there's nothing else for me to do right now. Wine of Grace. Strawberry Daifuku on Morsel. What's a good thing to heal with? Any other good HP ones? I guess I'll just use one of the big ones. How did you get here? I don't know, Potato Corgi. Did you get lost on the way to somewhere else? Here, just use a life stone.
I'll return the favor.
Give her something a little bit to chew on.
Persona.
All right, keep mirror eating truthing, because that's all we got to do right now. That's all we can do for the most part. This thing is strong. You know what? I'm going to checkmate him. Used a lot of SP, but I think it's worth it.
Nice, Violet. Just
Good, 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 good.
from an app persona.
How about light damage? We haven't tried bless. Oh, there we go. We found a weakness.
Enemies are down.
That'll speed this process up a little bit.
They're done.
Persona.
Not darkness. Mega Dog. Uh-huh. He even laughs like Ukichi.
All will be revealed.
Persona.
All right. Yeah, I guess keep atomic flaring. Oh, this is going a lot faster now.
Nice, Violet. Just what I would expect from an app piece.
What would you do if you read a book called The House Down the Path and had no choice but to see a movie? I'd
What should I do?
probably go see a movie.
Dance, Persona.
I don't know where the tough decision is.
All enemies are down. Then
Yeah, Makoto's riding in her car persona. I didn't notice that. You're right.
They're done for.
She got her new persona.
That's the win.
Yeah! We did it. Some level ups for the team, and we continue onward.
When all of my family members started passing away, I didn't know what to do. I lost the will to do anything. I couldn't even get out of bed on some days.
That's it.
That voice just sounded like she was kind of annoyed.
I was even annoyed by my daughter when she would talk to me. I wished for her death.
Sometimes I scare myself.
How could I think of something so horrible?
You didn't do anything yet. Or it's not too late to change, I would say. Sorry, Luna Grace. I saw it earlier and I forgot to say anything. Yeah, BetterHelp is an organization that it provides essentially, for what it's worth, it's not a replacement for actual factual therapy, talking directly to a guy, like a licensed therapist and all that. But it is a way to seek help for mental imbalances or mental difficulties you might be having, especially right now in quarantine. Certainly. The idea is that you sign up, you tell them how you're feeling, how things are going, and then depending on what they think they could do for you, they will recommend therapists from around the U.S. to help you. Is just essentially how that goes. It does cost money. I mean, you are hiring these people essentially, and they can choose to either interact with them via just text, via voice chat, or via kind of FaceTime sort of thing. It is up to you how you want to work with that particular mental health professional. I don't know if it's U.S. only or not, honestly. I said U.S. just to keep myself safe because I don't necessarily know. It might be worth a click and looking. Full disclosure, if you use my link and you sign up for that particular or for a service there, I do receive support on that. So that is a way to support the channel. If you also want to seek some, just some. I mean, we're all going through some tough times right now, guys, and if you got a little bit of cash on hand, it might not be a bad idea. Especially when we might feel unsafe going to a physical office right now, to at least seek a little bit of help, right? It's not a replacement, again, for like going to a doctor and receiving help with mental health, but it is probably the next best thing in this current moment. It's not a bad gig. Do recommend it. It does cost money. It's not cheap. It's slightly cheaper than going to like an actual, like a legit therapist, but it is still an expense. And I totally do not begrudge anybody for looking at it and deciding they don't want to do it, but it's worth a look, if nothing else.
Oh, you're right. If it's not too late. Right now, I just want to go home and hug her.
I'm sorry.
And I'm going to start changing what I can.
Spiral Hell Ring.
All right. Already lost a lot. Okay, but all silliness aside, like genuinely, people are having a hard time. There's a lot of stress and anxiety in this present time, and sometimes just being able to talk it out with somebody who knows how to listen is a really beneficial thing. And BetterHelp can help you find those people if you so choose. And again, if you want to check it out, click on that link down below. If you do sign up for it, or after you click on that link, then I get a little bit of, or it helps me, or helps support the stream, but also hopefully help support yourself, more importantly. I don't take on a lot of sponsors on this stream, and if I do pick up a sponsor, I want it to be something that I think can genuinely help people. All right, one more target. Let's keep going. I'm actually on a little bit of a time crunch on this stream, guys. I gotta butt out probably a little bit early on account of doing an half-hour recording a little bit earlier than usual. I'll probably just kind of keep going until she says she's ready for me, so we'll just kind of keep rolling with it. But yeah, there is a chance that I'll just have to disappear.
Shadow.
Crush it!
Now's our chance. Beat him up.
Would I rather go to a once-in-a-lifetime callback for a voice acting or go to a close friend's wedding? Close friend's wedding. Easy peasy.
What a letdown.
Okay. Let's
Glad to
move
hear it,
on.
Mr. Wilson. It's very important. There's probably I think there's a saying of like everybody needs therapy, and they're probably not wrong. A lot of people would benefit from it, myself probably included. I don't seek it out right now, but like mental health is important, man.